So, within the required practical that looks at field investigations, you will be asked to carry out a line transect looking at the number of daisies found both within trampled and untrampled areas. Unfortunately, due to the field, and most school fields being well manicured, you are unlikely to go and find or easily find any daisies out on the field. So another way to do it is to go and look at how it can be modelled. Right, start off with your line transect. Along an area, you'll put a straight line, right? In real life, you would use a ruler or a string or something. Then along that line, every 5 or 10 metres or so, you would go and put a quadrat down and count the number of daisies within that quadrat. So that would go and allow you to see the distribution of daisies in either an untrampled area of field or a trampled area. This method would be systematic because you go in and you're measuring the distribution every 5 metres or so, unlike just using a quadrat, which would show random distribution because you're randomly placing the quadrat down. The big problem with doing it randomly is that you necessarily won't get a view of an entire area because all of your random placed areas might be in one small corner where there might not be any daisies anyway. So, if we go and look at the untrampled area to start off with, we can work up our transect. So in the first, so at 0 metres, there's 1 daisy. At 5 metres, there would be 3. Moving on, 10 metres, 2 daisies. 15 metres, 2 daisies. And finally, 20 metres, 3 daisies. If there was more space, we could carry on and look at more areas. The more areas you manage to go and use, the better your average will become. If then we go and look at our untrampled area, so in your hypothesis, you've probably said that in the untrampled area, there's going to be a greater amount of daisies due to the fact they're not being trampled. So there are 10 at 0 metres, followed by 5 at 5 metres, 7 at 15 metres, followed by 6 at 15 metres, and another 7 at 20 metres. So you can use those results in a table, then work out your averages to work out the average number of daisies within one quadrat. You can then go and multiply out by the total area of the field or whatever to work out how many daisies would be present in the untrampled part of the field and then again in the trampled part.